Welcome back to the Millionaires Club. Today we're going to be diving down into some important information about making the sacrifice. Now you're probably thinking, why is this important and is it a scam? And I'll tell you guys right now, when Richard Hart first launched Hex, a lot of people were skeptical. However, the project has proven to be super successful to today. So we're going to go ahead and dive down into this information. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave comments down below to the downside. So whenever it comes to Pulsechain, they do have something what is called a sacrifice, okay? So there are many ways, or there are several ways to get tokens onto Pulsechain. Firstly, you can get a copy of the assets that you already own on Ethereum through a free airdrop mechanism that will become live when Pulsechain does. Another unique mechanism that has been labeled the sacrifice period invites users to sacrifice or effectively burn tokens that they already own, such as Ethereum. That will be replaced by PLS at a greater amount once it launches. For example, sacrificing 1 Ethereum, you will get a total of 7,000 PLS upon launch. So you're probably thinking, why would you do this? So technically, you're just sending your Ethereum to a random wallet, right? Well, in this case, you are going to be given a certain amount. It's just kind of like an ICO. Let's just think of it like that. You're basically sacrificing your crypto right now, sending it to a wallet, and they're going to return you back in what is known as Pulsechain, right? That is what they're going to give you. They're going to give you back PLS, plain and simple. And you guys can see here that whenever it comes to the rate, it states that rate per 10,000 sacrifice points. And it's very important that you guys understand this, because the more that people do this, the more that the price is actually going to be whenever this thing launches. If we scroll down just a little bit further, it talks about earlier and larger sacrifices receive more points. So this is important. With the rate remaining the same throughout the first 5 days and the sacrifice period, and then increasing by 5% in the final 14 days, sacrificing ended of the 2nd of August 2021, the total sacrifice points for each sacrificer's address points at the same MetaMask address. Now remember, you guys, it's critical that you understand what is going on here, okay? This is going to create a list of sacrificers that is ranked from total points from largest to smallest. And remember, you guys, the ones who get in the earliest, they are the ones with much more PLS. But remember as well that this is technically considered like a pre-sale, like a pre-ICO. That is it. You just don't know what the price is at all. Okay, so far, whenever it comes to this, the team has raised a total of $25 million for SINS.org medical research. That was literally in just 6 days, you guys. That was 6 days, okay? So during the sacrifice phase, it earned over 25% fewer points compared to sacrifice at Pulse.info. So sacrifices do raise suspicion, as we were talking about earlier. It does say that the sacrifice seemingly goes directly to Richard Hart. So all of the money that you're sending to this wallet is technically going directly to Richard Hart, which kind of sounds suspicious, right? All except the sacrifices made to SIN's organization. Interestingly, it is called a sacrifice for a coin that will launch at zero, all right, at zero value, in order that it will not profit from work of others. Along with it not being a taxable event to revive the coins, unlike other normal airdrops. Then you will probably get a share of a total of supply of PLS coins. There was so much skepticism around the Hex project when it launched, but it's safe to say it withstood the test of time, and it come out looking like a rather good product. So ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of people are concerned, okay? A lot of people are skeptical whenever it comes to this project and what they are doing. So my own personal opinion is that if you're going to do the sacrificing, make sure that you are sending it to the right wallet and you are not getting scammed, okay? Just remember, it's kind of like an ICO. That is it. In this case, we just don't know the price, okay? So whenever you're sending your Ethereum or whatever cryptocurrency to this connected wallet, you're going to be provided a certain amount of PLS. The people who get in the soonest, obviously they are going to be rewarded the most. Then eventually, once this thing launches, I imagine that the price action is probably going to be jacked up, and it will probably continue to be jacked up since no one knows what is going on. So we need to wait for more announcements, especially whenever it comes to Pulsechain. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave some comments down below. But thank you guys so much. Have a great day. We will see you later, and ciao.